I wanted to share with you a few thoughts about the election of Pope Leo XIV. A papal election is something that doesn't happen often in one's life. And with the age of our new Holy Father, it might be many years, a decade or two, until the next Holy Father. And so we'll have lots of time to learn from Pope Leo XIV. I remember the election of Benedict XVI. I remember the election of Pope Francis, and now Pope Leo XIV. Just a few thoughts that I've had about the election. This is coming now, 36 hours or so after Habemus Papam. A lot of people have already given their opinions, and just another voice out there offering some thoughts. But I was really impressed as he came out on the balcony, on the loggia, as they call it, and what he proclaimed: peace, peace be with you, echoing the words of the risen Lord, mindful that we're still in the Easter season and kind of recalling the fact that the cardinals, before the conclave, issued a statement saying we need to pray for peace in the world. And then he beautifully invoked Our Lady of Pompeii. He prayed the Hail Mary. He said that we walk with Our Lady, that she intercedes for us. Let us ask her for the special grace of peace. Looks like another Marian papacy, which delights me. And you can read my reflections on Pope Leo XIV's Marian quotes and writings in my Substack, maryandthepope.substack.com. That's where you can subscribe to the newsletter that I'll be putting out as I review what the Holy Father says so often. This morning, the Holy Father celebrated Mass, and this was something that we saw with Pope Francis, that because of his age and health and, mobility, he wasn't really the main celebrant of these papal liturgies. He was present, he preached, but someone else celebrates. So it was wonderful to see the Holy Father standing at the altar celebrating Mass. Just a few other things, I really think that Pope Leo XIV, one of the gifts he's going to give us is, I think we're going to learn a lot about St. Augustine. So being a priest, I've read St. Augustine, but I mean the church at large is going to really be introduced to the corpus of St. Augustine, because our Holy Father is an Augustinian. The second thing I think that we're going to learn from the Holy Father is, we're going to rediscover Pope Leo XIII. You're going to go back maybe and read Rerum Novarum. You're going to read the rosary encyclicals that I love so much from Pope Leo XIII. So I think his papacy is really going to allow us to recover some of these things and return to them. I think one of the things that you and I, what we need to do with the new Holy Father is we need to approach this with great optimism and receptivity. What we owe the Holy Father is that we want to be faithful sons and daughters of his, that we want to listen to his words of preaching, and because he's an American by birth, we're going to be able to hear him speak English. We're going to want to listen to his words of preaching, and when he preaches in Italian or Spanish, we can read those translations. I know that I want to voraciously read and reflect on the words of our new Holy Father. It's something I want to do with Pope Francis. And in fact, back in 2013, I had a blog that I started, maryandthepope.blogspot.com. It's still there, actually, as with a few writings. It didn't take off. I was in the seminary. I was super busy, just kind of abandoned it. And I always regretted not writing Mary and the Pope. And that's why I created the Substack. I thought Blogspot was a bit outdated. So that's why I created the Substack that people can subscribe to. But I'm very committed to this. I promise you that. I want to know the mind and the heart and the soul of Pope Leo XIV. I want to be a son of Pope Leo XIV. So let's be open to his teaching. Let's be open to his example. Let's listen to him. We have so much to learn from him, and I look forward to doing so, and I hope you will too. God bless you.